For many years, adventurers searched Egypt for ancient treasures. The pharaohs, who were the kings of Egypt, were buried with fabulous riches all around them. Those precious things sealed up in the tombs attracted robbers. Many tombs were broken open and stripped clean just a few years after they were sealed up. Other tombs were plundered in just recent years. When the archaeologists came to study ancient Egypt at the beginning of the 20th century, they found relatively none was left. No tomb had been found complete and undisturbed. That was until November 1922. Our story unfolds.
Eyes. A pair of eyes.
Okay, guys, please tell me, who said this? Which character? Evelyn, Carnarvon, or Carter? Together, please. Carter, of course. By the way, what is this pair of eyes? Yes, it's large Egyptian eye designs. By the way, what for? For what purpose? Yeah, to guard against evil. That's good. Now next, would you please tell me, where was Carter? Where was he? In the swimming pool? In the room? Playground? Where? Tell me. You don't need to tell me the exact word. Where was he? Yes, of course, in the tomb. Good job. To be exact, he was in the chamber. Well, tell me, why was he there? Together with Evelyn. Why was he there, according to your understanding? To find the mummy? Yes, to find treasures, to make discoveries. That's good. So, how did they finally get there? Is it a simple task or a painstaking job? Is it a simple task or a painstaking job? What do you think? Yes, of course, painstaking job. So let's read back. Well, chapter 1. The Valley of the Kings was surrounded by high hills. You may find the description from the picture. And from the startling blue sky shone a merciless and unblinking sun. So I need my water boy. Water boy here, now.
I am the water boy. I am the main man on the site because without me, the workers could die of thirst. I was also supposed to be helping to unearth another entrance to ancient tomb. Carter was depressed because there was no more treasure to be found. I swept the dust and the sharp rubble and felt something flat. Miss Carter, Miss Carter.
Well, where is my Mr. Carter? Well,
Coming, I jumped to my feet and hurried over. I joined the water boy to dig, and then I found the first step. I ordered the workers to shovel. As soon as I found steps leading underground, I was so excited. What's more, I found a large plaster block with markings across its rough surface. The workman didn't seem concerned, but the water boy was worried and excited. I thought it was a good day for me, so I dashed back to the steps. I wanted to tell Carnarvon of the find as quickly as I could.
well done, very good job. So from the big picture, we know Carter was brushing sand aside frantically, right? He was nervous and excited as well. So what was Carnarvon's reaction when he heard the news? Who was Carnarvon? What did he do then? Move on to chapter 3, guys. And your job, guys, now please have your envelope now. We have group of work. Well, please take out the slices of paper in the envelope. And your job is to put what happened in chapter 3, okay, according to what you've read in chapter 3. You have altogether 5 slices of paper. So guys, quickly take out your slices of paper. Turn around, work in group of 4. Please find some clues, okay? Work out what happened first, what happened then, okay? Find some clues. You can quickly figure it out. Well, please focus on some keywords like the first plaster wall, the second plaster wall, okay? Well, guys, you still have 30 seconds to go, okay? Well, so 15 seconds left. Five seconds left. Are you done with your job? Do you have some difficulty? Okay, guys, time's up. Do you still need some more time? Yes, okay, so 10 seconds more. Let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Are you done with your job? Well, please tell me, what happened first? Read your sentence, please. You can just sit there.
Upon reaching the site, Canavan ordered the water boy to attend to the house, which made
House? You said
houses-
house.
houses,
Okay, house.
which made him quite unhappy.
Okay, do you agree with him? No. Okay, what's your first sentence? Please. Just read
How
it.
to read the name?
Okay, Canavan.
Kanaman kept complaining about the
Good.
long trek and his traveling companion. His daughter, Lady
Companion, yeah.
Evelyn Herbert, simply couldn't tolerate such bad conditions.
Yes, they complain about the long trek. Good job. So then we have upon the sentence here. Upon reaching the site, Canavan ordered the water boy to attend to the horses. Do you have any question? Well, then what happened? Would you please tell me? What happened then?
Carter and Canavan went down the staircase. At the foot of the staircase, Carter pointed out markings on the first plaster wall and figured them out. Tutankhamun, the boy king.
Yes, that's good. Well, hearing this, Canavan sat back on the steps. He put out his hand to steady himself. Guys, how do you understand steady, the verb? Do you like it? Of course, you should say yes, right? But why? Don't tell me, because the story used the word, that's why I like it. So why you like the word steady? How do you understand the word steady? How does the word show Canavan's feeling? Well, would you please tell us some?
Maybe he feel
What was his feeling? Steady. That means he have to control himself so that he became more controlled, more balanced. So how to understand steady? To describe his feeling.
maybe he was too excited.
Yes, too excited. Any more word?
Um,
Just excited? Did he want to find out more?
yes.
Okay, so maybe he's also nervous about what they would find, right?
Yes.
Okay, Xiang, please. Thank you. This is the word steady. Now, move on. What happened then? back to your slice of paper. What happened then? Yes, would you please? What happened?
Though there were signs of grave robbery long before, the diggers worked very hard for a long time before they completely destroyed the first plaster wall. And then they found the second plaster block across the corridor.
Good job. So, let's find. This is what happened next. Well, guys, let's focus on my word right here. They worked very hard for a long time. Guys, I would like you to go back to your story, please. Let's focus on something in our story. This page, with two pictures here. Well, we know the workers worked very hard for a long time. I would like you to focus on those sentences above and below the picture to figure out what are the sentences used to describe they worked for a long time. And what are the sentences used to describe they worked very hard? You have 30 seconds to figure out the sentences in the story, okay? Sentence to describe they work very long. Sentence to describe they work very hard. Figure them out, please. Then I would like some of you to share the sentences you figured out in the story. I see some of you are still consulting your vocabulary. Okay, we do have some new words here, difficult words to understand. Well, would you please tell us the sentence to describe they worked for a long time? Read your sentence.
For hours they toiled. The sun slowly moved across the sky. Long, jagged shadows moved like broken figures through the valley, through the thick, dust-filled air. The burnt orange glow of late afternoon bathed the steps leading to the town.
Well, very good job. By the way, are you the Chinese monitor? No?
No.
Okay, I'm sorry to tell you, you have to translate this sentence into Chinese. It's a very beautiful sentence, I think. Try your best. You can skip the sentence for hours they toiled. Start from the sun slowly moved across the sky, please. Try your best.
太阳缓缓地从空中移过。
Okay, move on. 长长的 jagged 参差不齐的
长长的参差不齐的影子。
像什么一样的移动 broken fingers. Well, desk mate, would you please help him? Would you please continue the translation? Yes, go on. Some please, thank you.
又长又多参差不齐的影子，就像破碎的手指一样，穿过又厚又布满尘土的空气，在峡谷中穿梭。傍晚的如火烧一般橘红的光芒洒在通往墓碑的台阶上。
Okay, guys, do you like the translation? Yes, perfect version. That's good job. Well, thank you. So the sentence above the picture tell us they did work for a long time. Well, let's move on. Now, guys, please move on to figure out the sentence to describe they worked very, very hard. Can you find the sentence? I think it's a very simple task now. Well, I'm sorry, you sit close to me, so it's your turn. So have you figured out the sentence to describe they work very hard?
Yeah. Up the steps came workers laden with full buckets. Down the steps went workers with empty buckets. A steady
Unending parade.
Up and down, down and up.
Okay. Do you like this sentence, by the way?
Yeah.
Why? Why you like the sentence?
Course. It's very vivid.
Okay, good word. Have you ever heard the word? Did you hear the word she gave us? Vivid. I like this word very much. It's very vivid. That means have a clear picture in your mind. 栩栩如生的. Good job. So it is a vivid description of their way they work. Okay, enough for the answer. Sam, please. Thank you. So, well, one more question, guys. I need a word now. Just now we say they worked very hard for a long time. Can you figure out the word in the story to mean work very hard for a long time? Can you figure the word out? Just now, in fact, the boy have already done this job. Beginning with letter T. What's the word? Toil. That's right. Have you found the word? Above the picture, the first sentence. For hours they toiled. The word toil to mean work very hard for a long time. So we know the workers toiled. They did toil. Yes, they toiled until they found the second plaster wall. Okay. When Carter was examining the markings on the second plaster wall, his fingers, let's look at this picture. His fingers delicately traced, that's good word, delicately traced the outline of the hieroglyphs. Is this delicately traced? No. Well, would you please act it out? How to delicately trace something? Turn around to show us. Delicately trace something. Since you tell me this is not delicately traced, so how to delicately trace something? Use your fingers. Turn around, show us. Can you understand that part?
Sorry, I can't.
Okay, you can't. Well, would you please? Yes, with glasses. Yeah. Turn around and show us how to delicately trace something. Well, that's a very good job. So would you please, would you please tell us, according to delicately trace these two words, what was Carter's feeling here?
He feels it is very important to him.
Mm-hmm. Then his feeling.
Then he found it was very beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Anything else? Beautiful, important. I mean his feeling when he delicately trace something. Violent, is it? Yes, in a violent way.
He tried to calm himself down.
Yeah, calm down, because he might be nervous or excited at the same time, right? And maybe he's also cautious. Have you ever heard the word cautious? Okay, Sam, please. Thank you for your job. Well, now, then let's go back to your slice of paper. We have the last one. Seeing Tutankhamun all across the second plaster, Carnarvon was curious about what was behind that wall, so Carter took a trowel and dug into the plaster. Well, guys, let's take a look at this picture. Especially Lady Evelyn here. When Carter was digging, what was Evelyn's feeling? I need your sentence. What was her feeling? Well, let's fill in this blank. Slow, cold feelings of dread. What's the verb? Yes, crept. Crept along her spine. Crept means move in a careful and a slow way. Okay? Well, the word is crept. So, guys, let's focus on this picture and the sentences above. Your job is to tell me why Lady Evelyn has such cold and slow feeling. Why she has such cold and slow feeling. Is she really feel very cold? I don't think so. Tell me the reason, please. Okay. Well, I have to find someone to tell me the reason why she had such cold, slow feeling. Yes, would you please help us?
This was because of the thick eye-stinging curtain of dust that hung in the air. Partly it was fear of the unknown.
Yeah, fear of the unknown. Read on.
Whether this tomb had been robbed or not, it was still a tomb.
Very good. Enough for this part. Okay, fear of the unknown. That's the key words. Okay, well, now Carter was through with the second plaster wall. When he lifted the candle, well, chapter 4, guys. Would you please figure out the sentence to describe the air from inside the tomb? A complete long sentence to describe the air from inside the tomb. Yes, would you please help us?
The candle flickered. Air from inside the tomb streamed out through the hole Carter had made, like
Yes.
a last grasp that had been held in tightly for thousands of years.
Okay, well done. Thank you. Well, guys, please pay special attention to the underlined part. Like a last gasp that had been held in tightly for thousands of years. Question again. Do you like this underlined part? No response? Of course you have to say yes again. But why? Why you like this underlined part? Would you please describe your feeling when you read this sentence? Tell me the reason why you like this underlined part. Well, would you please share some ideas?
Because I think that the sentence describes the characters that they are feeling nervous at that time.
Okay, they are feeling nervous. Go on. Only 1 point.
And
It's okay. Now, Desmate, please continue. She mentioned feeling of nervous. What about your idea?
I think this sentence also makes me feel nervous too.
Feel nervous too. Well, others, your only feeling is nervous. Any other feelings?
And I also want to know what's inside the.
Okay, you want to know what's inside the tomb. Of course, I want to know. Anything else? I mean the feeling. Well, I would like you to translate the sentence first. Underline the part. 就像什么一样？
就像是最后一口气，就像是一口气憋了成千上万年的一口气。
So it creates an atmosphere of what? 一口气憋了成千上万年，难道只有紧张的感觉吗？ You are in the tomb. Imagine.
Also feel frightened.
Louder.
Frightened.
Frightened. I like your word. Yes. So the sentence does create an atmosphere of fear and horror. Okay. Well, so now Carter was inside the tomb. Wonderful things were found everywhere, but little more could be done till daybreak, because the excavation of a find would take planning, expertise, and equipment. So they have to went back to Castle Carter. However, what happened? Tell me from the picture. What happened? Yeah, the snake had eaten the pet bird. So guys, I would like you to read this sentence together. Then their nerves. 1, 2.
Then their nerves were stretched to breaking point when they discovered
Cobra in Carter's living room, a fresh meal forming a slowly digesting lump in its cold body. This is lump, okay? Well, what was Carter's feeling? What was Carter's reaction? What was Carnarvon's reaction? What was Evelyn's reaction? Well, guys, I would like you to have a role play here. Well, let's find this picture with the snake here. I need all of you to read the following part from Filthy Beast below the picture to the end of this chapter. And others, listen, your job is to think about this question. Why Carter suggests taking a close look that night instead of waiting till the next morning? Why he suggests this? Okay, repeat my question. While they are reading, please think about this question. Why Carter suggests taking a close look that night instead of waiting till the next morning? Well, let's have all of you to read this part. Well, I would like the 4 boys right here. Would you please stand up? You please, Kanavan. And you please, Carter. And you please, Lady Evelyn, I'm sorry to tell you. And narrators, please. Well, let's start from Kanavan. Here you go. Filthy Beast.
Filthy Beast, grumbled Carnarvon.
Okay, it's his job. Go on.
It's just doing what it does to survive.
Mumbled Carter.
From the look of that snake, my poor bird was beaten about an hour ago.
The moment when we broke into the town,
said Lady Elaine.
Father, I'm getting frightened. They say these ancient tombs are cursed.
Steady on, girl, said Covenant, feeling rather unsteady.
Superstitious nonsense,
said Carter.
The local people don't believe in all the cursed business. It's us Europeans who like to make up silly stories. We have to deal in facts, and the facts are that this could be the find of the century.
I agree, said Connor. We have to handle the situation very carefully.
Something like this can be kept quiet,
nodded Connor.
There's never been a find like it before. It could make headline news across the world. Before we know it, the blame will be swarming with people. We have to get the Egyptian
authorities, okay,
on our side and make sure things are done our way. So we must work out exactly what we got down there as soon as possible.
I'll telegraph the museum in London and New York first thing tomorrow, said Connor. Get them to send out their top chaps. Carter closed the door open.
I was thinking, rather sooner than that, I was thinking we should take a closer look tonight.
Tonight?
Guessed Lady Larry.
On our own, in the dark, down there, you must be mad.
We have electric torches,
said Carter.
We have our knowledge of the ancient Egyptians to guide us. What we don't have this time.
Okay, well done. Very good job. Let's give them a big hand. Very good. Well, sit down, please. So we have the only one, like this boy, he would be the best actress, right? So who's the best actor? This one or that one? Okay, just go check. Now let's go back to the question, okay? So please tell me why Carter suggests taking a close look that night instead of waiting till the next morning. Why he has such a suggestion, okay? Well, would you please tell us?
Because they have their knowledge of the ancient
Egyptians
to guide them.
Yes.
And they don't have time.
Yes, Sam, please. So this sentence expressed Carter's anxiety of leaving those treasures unattended overnight because time is limited. He's eager to know what they had got down there. And he doesn't want this find known to others. That's why he suggests taking a close look. Okay, so in the dead of night, down the stone steps of the tomb, along the long echoing corridor, went the 3 explorers. In the antechamber, they found wonderful things like. We have lots more in chapter 5. So, guys, your job is to check those wonderful things in your exercise. Oil lamp, statue, garland of flowers, 花冠. Okay, gilt couches, 镀金的 沙发。Decorated boxes, carved figures, 雕刻的那种雕像。Golden objects, horns of a sacred oak sculpture, broken remains of chariots. Chariots 指的是古时候的那种双轮马车。Casket, casket is a small case to keep jewelries or precious. Okay, and a jar. Just take down some words in your exercise. Okay? Well, now, your job is to do this. Well, we have some wonderful things in the map, and I don't know where to put them. So would you please figure out the sentences in your exercise to help me? By the way, this is the broken remains of chariots. This is the third seal. These two are wooden statues used as guardians. And this one is one of the counts. And this one, of course, is that beautiful cascade to keep jewelry in. So your job is to tell me where to put this in the room. Would you please tell me the sentence together? Louder, please. Help. Yeah, to the left. Okay, I would like you to read the complete sentence. Okay, let's try this way. Okay, now move on. Where to put this couch? In the far corner, yes, of the room. That's right. Well, now, where this third seal belong? Yes, to the right hand. Thank you. Okay, now, where to put these two guardians? Louder, guys, I can't hear you. Don't murmuring. Are you hungry? Are you sleepy? Well, repeat your sentence, please. Yes, thank you, to either side of the seal. So, one more item. Cascade to put between, yes. Well, thank you. Well, they did find lots of wonderful things. Let's go back to the question. Is it a painstaking job or a simple task? What do you think? A painstaking job, a simple task? Tell me. Together? Yes, of course, it's a painstaking job. So, we can also draw such a conclusion from the words and expressions as well. And guys, I would like you to go back to your group, discuss those expressions in each chapter to figure out those words related to digging, inner state, movement of some kind, and description of dust. You have only 1 minute to share your words in your group. Turn around, please.把 digging 的词写上去。对。把 inner state 的词写几个上去。粉笔在桌子上。还没做啊。好，你把 dust 的几个表达写上去。你写这边，少写几个啊？估计哎，对，少写几个。把 group 啊这种 quote 啊这种写出来。group。对，你自己再多写2个没事，不用写全。Well, guys, please make a list of those words. Okay, it's a word study part. We need to learn some words related to digging, inner state, movement of some kind, and dust. And then I would share some of my words. Okay, now group 1. Descriptions related to digging. We have chip, shovel, scrape, scratch, And I have 2 more. Sweep something aside and brush something aside. Okay, good job, first group. Now group 2. In fact, I figured out more words than yours. It's okay. Let's firstly check the words. Depressed, dismay. I like this word. Tension, dread, sluggish, steady, nervous, worried. What is this word? Is it excitement? Or excited? Or exciting? Okay, excitement. Right? Well, we still have unsteady or concerned, more words. Now, group 3, words related to movement of some kind. Okay, we have lots of words here. I love grope and squat, carry, a very simple word, lay, pull, yes, trace, delicately trace something, right? Very good job. Now, the 4th group, we have description of dust. Let's take a look. Kicked up, choking puffs of dust. Good job. Swirling gust of dust. Curtain of dust. Particle field. Very good job. So just take down some expressions in your exercise. Okay, we know they were taking a painstaking job. And now they got close to the final room. Okay, the final room. Chapter 6.
So, what's inside this shrine? Said Lady Evelyn. Tutankhamun himself, whispered Carter. Within this shrine, there'll be a second shrine, perhaps a third, and inside that, a sarcophagus, and inside that, the mummy of the king, undisturbed for thousands of years, lying here in the silence, in the darkness. With trembling hands, he pulled back the bolt that held the door shut.
Well, this is the last part of the story. But I don't think we just have this ending in the story. So, guys, take a look at the screen. Your job is to continue the story within 80 words. Okay? And you can tell me what happened when Carter opened the shrine and what happened then. Okay? So, guys, your job is to write a story within 80 words in a group of 4. And please learn some expressions listed in our word study part, and also learn some sentence patterns to use in your story. And guys, you have 3 minutes to discuss your plot and put down your simple story. Then if we have enough time, I would like you to share your story in front of here. Okay? So guys, firstly, turn around, work on your plot, and write down your story in simple words. Now it's time for your imagination run wild. Go on with your story. Do you still need some more time? Yes. Okay, 1 more minute, please. Remember, let your imagination run wild. At the same time, learn something from the story, okay? Guys, I'm sorry to tell you, time's up. Are you done with your story? Don't tell me no. Well, let's hear something from your story. If you are not done with your story, it's okay. Just share something in your story. Well, I see this group are close to finishing your story. Well, please share something in your story. Turn around, show us. Louder, please. Guys, listen.
When the shrine was finally opened, it's empty inside. Carter shouted, "Someone had been here." Suddenly the door shuttered and the candle blew out. Lady Evelyn said, "Why we are here?" After saying this, her face turned pale, and 3 of them suddenly fell onto the ground.
So, do you think this is a curse on them?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Well, I would like to hear your story. Well, just a part of your story, please.
Okay, Carter opens the curse.
Okay, open. Then?
It turned out that...
Nothing in it again?
No.
Okay.
Then it turned out that there was a true mummy buried there.
Okay, a real mummy there.
Came alive and tried.
Came alive? You create a horror story? Well, continue. I would like to hear your side of the story.
And it came alive and tried to catch them.
Okay.
And they found it forced to do so.
Uh-huh.
So they ran and
Okay.
finally escaped.
Okay, thank you for your story. Well, any volunteer, I would like to hear one more story. Any volunteer? Okay, please, thank you. Okay, coffin. Oh, sarcophagus. Okay.
Opened itself, and inside is lying Tutankhamun with a strange smile on his face.
Really? Go on.
The explorer was too scared to move, and suddenly Tutankhamun sat up.
Set up. Okay.
And they saw a very bright light.
Bright light. Uh-huh.
And at last, Carter woke up in his bedroom and found it was a dream.
Okay, it's a dream. Thank you, Sam, please. I like your ending. Well, guys, are you curious about what really happened next?
Yes.
You have to say yes again. Well, your teacher, Miss Zhou, will tell you something in Unit 3. Okay? Thank you. That's it.